What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys with another market watch today. It is crazy. And yeah, don't get me wrong, the Banlist isn't what I, and more than likely many others, didn't expect it to be, but it is what it is. We have a Banlist. Kinda. We have a release date of the Banlist, and then we're going to have subsequently in YCS. And what I want to know from you, Paisanos, is what do you think is going to be the best deck of the event, of the meta? Comment down below. I'm still moving from one room to another, so everything around me is a mess, but you can't see that. That's probably for the best. Hopefully you'll get back to some remote dueling. Guys, want to check me out on twitch.tv, YGOPaisano. Links will be down below. I'm going to check me out. We're going to have play testing and trying out a lot of decks. Alright, so let's talk about the biggest winners and losers of the ban. Let's talk about what decks are better, what decks aren't, which should you buy, which should you sell. Before I begin, make sure to hit the subscribe button. And make sure to support the channel by hitting that like as well. Okay, so let's get right into it. Zodiacs, are they good? Well, looking at Zodiacs, I do think Dryden definitely taking a hit hurts pure Zodiacs. Even though pure Zodiacs is still viable, being the fact that they can become Zeus.deck. Is that enough? I don't know. You let me know in the comments section down below. Will Zodiac survive? Will they not survive? Looking at Super Rare Zodiac Random out of OTS 1 Pack 5, the value is still roughly around $11. Though looking at Zodiac Whiptail, it appears to went down. Zodiac Whiptail Ultimate Rare at OTS 1 Pack 5 as well is roughly around $70. And to be honest with you, like, that's a lot lower than its current $90 price point. It also could be being the fact that Zodiac Whiptail was a card only seen play as one of when it was used when Zodiac Tri-Brigade. Is Zodiac Tri-Brigade still going to see play? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, Tri-Brigade by itself can still play with Heartbeat Tri-Brigade or even a pure version of Tri-Brigade and still do things. But this definitely takes a hit to that deck. We also have Animador Archosaur, a card in which is heavily used in dinosaurs. The value of this card constantly fluctuated. Market price shows the card being roughly around $55. Look at it right now. Yeah, it's roughly around 50. The card price is dropping for Animador Archosaur as dino players scramble to figure out if their deck's still good. I personally think dinos are still good. Think about it. We have 3 Pot Prosperity. You have 3 Fossil Digs. You have 3 Oviraptors. Yeah, I think dinos is really good still. Don't get me wrong, this definitely hurts them by getting Miscellaneous Saurus put to 1, but is it enough to kill the deck? I don't know. You let me know. We also have Perform Power, Form Skullcrow by Joker. This card went up in value yesterday. The market price shows the card being roughly around $6, and it's coming back down to a price point of near $5. Is Pendulum back? No. But it's cool to see this happen. Okay. And then we have Salamangreats. Now, Salamangreats have naturally been increasing in value, but this obviously jump-started the value of Salamangreats. Looking at Bailings out of the structure deck, it's roughly around $6. Looking at the OTS 12, Salamangreat Rage is roughly around $5. Jackdaw Riggers are $3. Secret Rare Prismatic Foxies, they're roughly around $7s. I mean, Salamangreats are just starting to move up a little bit more in value. Are they going to come back as that more of a mid-range deck? Just like we're seeing more mid-range decks get supported in this meta. Let me know in the comment section down below. Strikers is definitely the biggest winners, with Mystic Mime not being hit, and once again, Konami, why did you miss Mystic Mime? Like, that was the easiest go-to hit card. Oh, Konami. Okay, with Mystic Mime, not being hit, it feels like when Konami missed VFD, and it's like we're gonna have a meta of this card that's really bad for the game being the meta. With that said, Strikers getting 1 engage and still keeping 3 Kagaris makes them definitely a meta contending deck. Add Mystic Mime to that play, Strikers are looking even better. All you need to do is Hayate smack in the face with mine on board. It's pretty easy, pretty simple, and yet at the same time, very dangerous. Looking at the rest of the Striker cards, obviously going up in value. What's going on with? Let's go see what Starlight Red Rose is. Starlight Red Rose was $400. It's okay. It's like $430 for right now for Starlight Red Rose. If you want to get like max value Strikers for some ungodly reason, I mean, if you wanted to do that, look at Kagari. Kagari at $144 right now. Besides dummies listing Korean, I hate when people list Koreans. Like, whoever's buying Koreans, seriously cut it out. Nobody cares. It's just, I don't know. I hate this. Like, it clots up the thing with garbage. Okay. Because you can't even use it. Like, what are you doing with your life? Okay. They're roughly around $220, $230. And then we have other cards like Zuko, obviously Hayate, and all the other jazz for Striker play. Striker players are probably really excited because Strikers are back. And rightfully so. I mean, their deck that they've been rooting for came back. I'd be the same way if we saw Thunder Dragons come back. So I get that. And congratulations to anyone out there who's excited to play Strikers. Strikers. The deck that's been around for a while, and Konami just somehow brought it back. My only guess is that Konami's gonna make more anime waifu striker stuff. That's my only guess. Let me know what you guys think, but that's it. One engage is huge for strikers. It's a pot of greed, but they get to choose one of the cards first. It's insane. Drone Lockbird obviously coming back because, well, engage as well as Drytrons. Ultimate Rare Drone Lockbird at an OTS Tournament Pack 8 with a current price point of $165 is not that. It's roughly around $250. Now, I always like having max rarity cards. Don't get me wrong. Drone Lockbird's at the price point where even I'm going, do I sell this? Is it $250 is a lot of money, and I have 3 of them. What are you doing with this card? By the way, the lowest version is the rare, I believe, right? Rare or the common. They're roughly around $12. Same with the gold rare alternate art. Hopefully make that an ultimate rare, like the alternate art. Anyway, then we have Drytrons. Obviously the biggest winner out of all the decks yesterday. Everyone expected Drytrons to be hit in some way, shape, or form. It didn't get hit. Being the fact that Drytrons didn't get hit, obviously they are the biggest winner. Did the price get jacked up even more than what it currently is? No. Why? Because being the fact that it's a tier 1 deck, its price point has already been like ripped apart and jumped up, so there's no reason to buy more into it. Those who bought it have it, those who don't have it are not looking to buy it because it's insanely expensive. Also, real quickly, also you imperm the Fafnir and then see what happens. Okay, also looking at Tri-Brigade, obviously it did take a hit with Dryden going to 0, but Tanky is still at 3. Like, you would have to be insane to think that Tri-Brigade is gone. They're still here, they're still around, and with every deck in the meta, especially a tier 1 deck like Tri-Brigade, they just evolve. That's all that happens. My favorite deck of the meta, Shadows, did not get touched, despite the fact that everyone's like, well, V, you know, we think it's gonna get hit. Shadow this or invoke that. How about none? Not only that, but with Decimus coming out soon, Shadows are looking to be the best deck of the meta. A lot of players are speculating as far as what to go to buy for Shadows. My answer is buy everything. Shadows is the best deck in the meta. Shadow Invoke, better deck. Shadow Dogmatica, alright, you know, it's you know, it's pretty cool, I guess. Nevertheless, the meta is definitely ready for change, and it's ready for Yu-Gi-Oh! Players to play new types of cards with the upcoming new Banlist, as well as the YCS Remote Duel event happening the 10th of next month. Looking at Shadow's Schism card, which is roughly around $26 in market price, it's starting to go up. The price of the card is roughly around $30 for Shadow's Schism. Why? Because it's a Shadow card. Shadow's the best deck. Okay. Elik the Golden Lord. This is a card everyone was kind of wondering what was going to get hit. Could have been Sanguine. Beginning of last meta, people would have said Sanguine has to go to 1. Here we are right now, nothing's happening. We do know Elik is getting a bunch of reprints, and more than likely the value of Elik as a core will go down as everybody will have access to Eldritch. Here's the question, it's an important question. Which variation of Eldritch, post-Banlist, is the best variation? Let me know in the comments down below. I really don't know. Original print Secret Rare Golden Lords, by the way, are roughly around $48, and the market price is holding it roughly around the same price point. And then we have this. Speedy Total Pack 2 Serpent Knight Dragon is all over the place. With a current $45 market price, the value of this card, well, there's one for $71. After that, it goes to $200. After that, it goes to $500. Speedo cards doing crazy Speedo things, but you have to get them in via tournament packs. Not really hard to do, but who wants to play Speedos is probably the question a lot of people are asking. Then we have Prank Kits. Are Prank Kits gone? Were they ever here to begin with? Can they contend with a meta in which is mostly mid-range? My answer to that is yes. Prank has actually gotten better with this meta due to the fact that Downs took a small hit, and other decks lost their Zodiacs, or Tri-Brigade Zodiacs lost their Dryden, which is a card which would be really pain to do when you're trying to summon a monster and definitely immediately link off of that summon. So by losing that, the deck does get a little bit better. Is it enough to make it tier 1? I don't know. You let me know. Number 90 Galaxy Eyes Photon Lords going up in value. I don't know why, by the way. $33 market price. The value of this card is roughly around, that's Italian, it's about 35s. Just throwing it out there. We also have 5-0 Dragon, and this card right here, to be honest with you, might see play. What deck? I don't know, probably Adagnisters, maybe some other decks moving forward, maybe even Salomon Greats, but this card is a card that's going to see play, no doubt about it. Will it be the Ghost Rare, the Ultimate Rare? We don't know. Original Prince Secret Rare? We don't know, but 5-0 Dragon is definitely going to be here. Speaking of 5-0 Dragon, OTS 16 finally has the full reveal of the cards. Now, everyone hasn't had the opportunity to crack these packs open yet, but as time goes on, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are going to have the opportunity to go ahead and get OTS packs. Within about, I'm going to say a week or two after next month, so in July, the first week or second week, we'll start seeing values of these cards going down. It might happen naturally as Yu-Gi-Oh! Players return to stores, but if Yu-Gi-Oh! Players get the opportunity from the remote duels and then the stores combine, we'll see roughly about, I'm going to give it about 2 to 3 weeks before these values actually go down to the real value. Looking at Firewall Dragon being $60, that's probably the easiest one to pull, despite the fact that everybody wants Droplet and Cyber Dragons. These are what everyone wants. Me, you, everyone wants these. Don't get me wrong, Tribe Game Nerval's definitely a nice card at $850. If you're looking to play Drytrons, you got Zeta, you also got Delta. I mean, these are cool cards. Queen Long finally gets super rare reprint. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff in OTS Tournament Pack 16. Here's the thing. Are you ready to buy? Are you gonna buy them now and overpay, or are you gonna wait and pay better prices? Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, and comment down below. I know the market's been really crazy. I know the balance has been really crazy. And don't get me wrong, I want to max seal with the balance, but I'm more concerned about Dragoon and mine still not being affected by the balance. That's definitely going to have a heavy impact on the game moving forward. If you would have to be crazy to think that Dragoon and mine are okay for the meta. And yet we'll still see some people, maybe even in the comments down below, talk about how mine and Dragoon are still good for the game. Why? Well, ask them what's in their deck. And it's probably Mine or Dragoon. Nevertheless, those two cards are going to be cards kind of, to me, will be like VFD. How we knew we were going to have a crappy ride, and yet we still dealt with it. And we had a meta in which Virtual Rud ran 2 VFDs, and at times went double VFD against you. What do you think is going to happen with these cards? Nevertheless, it's a meta we're going to play in. It's a meta we're going to overcome. And when we get Despia's outfit, my YGOPaisanos, it's going to be a damn good day to be a Shadow player. It's your boy V, and you Paisanos. You boys have a great day.